Okay. About to hit dawn. Just gonna fill these all in, because if we have to go down there and repair stuff, again, it's almost certain that they have broken through the outer layers. And if they've broken through the outer layers, we can just enter from there, patch things up, then refill the outer layers. And if it really becomes necessary, we can still get through this in less than a minute to be able to go down and do repair work with the tools we have now. Will we manage to get to the next Huntsman bonus before we go out today? Not quite a fortress here. I realize it's probably a basic design, and I'm sure people have set up things so that they can shoot, probably set up like pillars so you can melee zombies from inside of effectively a cage or whatever. But I think in terms of being not trying to abuse block angles or anything, this is a very functional design. We did run out of concrete. We've not done the exterior there, I think. Okay. How much more concrete have we managed to make? New question. Also, we're like out of stone at this point. 8 more, not much there. Quite a bit more there. Alright, so we literally actually do need stone now. But we've also... we don't have that. We also don't need to upgrade anything else now for a bit. Once we finish this, I think we'll have upgraded basically everything. I don't know if we upgraded the bars over on the other place. I should take a look. I need to patch things up slightly. I'll deal with the farm when we need to. Right now we're good on food, so I'm not feeling I need to check urgently on the farm. I'll check on it once for sure things have grown, which I guess will probably be tomorrow. It's not then the day after. Okay, so this is 190. Oh, hello, bear. That bear knew exactly where I was. Can't take much more. Probably 2 more arrows, maybe. Well, not if I miss like that. Maybe a little bit more. This isn't a zombie bear, so it shouldn't be the insane damage we had there. Apparently it's still pretty tough, though. There we go. Okay. Did he not actually hit any of the walls here? Really? Guess he was distracted by the spikes? Okay, well the spikes are worth fixing there. Okay, so that gave us 69 meat. So if it was 40 meat before, that would have been 56. If it was 45 meat, that would have been another 36, right? That looks about correct, like 44 or 45 base meat, I guess. Probably 45, and then it took some slight damage ahead of time, maybe? I don't know. Or the calculations are slightly off, I don't know. That's one of the biggest scores there. We got iron spikes and forged iron. And we have a legitimate need to get more stone now. Testosterone extract. The little used to make steroids, okay. Did we get all those bones from that right there? Nice. Lots of glue. Did I just hear something out here? I guess not. We're doing okay here. Place iron spikes out here now. It's kind of an eventual goal, right? So some of those are damaged there. That's fine. With the ability to just do this now, don't we? We had like 6 layers like thick on iron spikes up there, didn't we? Did we put all the rest behind? We did, didn't we? So actually, shouldn't have done that so we could go repair the other place. I got distracted by that bear. Most of these spikes will never get used. That's the whole thing I mentioned about eventually trying to set up a funnel. So you can lay down a particular spiked minefield. Right on forged iron, we're doing pretty well. We can handle this. Yeah, so it's like the downside is we're getting to the point we're not going to be able to create more concrete mix without a lot of stone mining. And the good news is we don't really need much more concrete. Okay, that seems fine. Also, I have decided since we have that corner, we're going to go plant it, which might mean we can plant this other stuff too, but I don't want, I just want to get those seeds down in the ground. All the stuff's growing. How many blueberry plants do we have growing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. We did have that niter mine we were starting over there, didn't we? Maybe it's wise to revisit this. So we're digging up the clay here, right? Since the chili dogs themselves restore 30 health, they don't need to eat yet. We could use more cobblestone, I guess, eh? Go back and grab that for here. We could always upgrade these to concrete too if we have spare concrete mix. So there's find niter, because we need niter to be able to expand the farm more. Expand the farm, touch up the other base, and then if we have time, go ahead and loot a thing or two. A list of things to do today. Might be a good idea, actually. If we like dug down here at the corners. Can't do it on, well, we can't do it at the other one right now, I know, I guess, but at least we can use that to know. Eventually, if we wanted to, we could put walls around that or whatever, but I think it's very unlikely that we're going to shoot something that's going to damage the farm from here is the thing. Yeah, so nitrate is our current. We need more of that. Do we have more concrete now? We have 190 left over. That's enough for some, but not enough for all. The stone we have here right now is literally it'll be fine with 3,000 in there. Let's grab this. And this. So no, those are both producing for a bit. But we'll need more stone soon, that is for sure. Keep the plant fibers, there's no point in getting rid of those right now. Advanced materials, we actually are going to want to make more spikes, aren't we? Iron spikes. So, yeah, let's just do that. Forged iron. Let's make another 500. That'll take a while to output. We have 650 concrete. Is that enough over here? We'll find out. Now we have cobblestone. All the other good stuff. this like 12 by 12? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That was 12 by 12. This one I think we're making smaller. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's still 10 by 10. Which means we do not have enough. We can start over here, I guess. Once we get the nitrate. By the time we're done with this, we should have enough concrete to finish up repairing the other base. This allows us to get the last point in Huntsman we can get for right now. Then I'll probably head to Intellect 6. Then after we finish Intellect 6, we will probably try to max out Strength, but this is obviously going to be a process. Oh, the Flurry of Blows thing. Alright, I wanted that, didn't I? Yes. Okay, Flurry of Blows next. If we get to the point where we can actually afford the motorcycle, we can do some heavy, hardcore mining for a few days. Mine and create concrete, and we can probably still level up at a reasonable time frame, but it'll be a lot slower going forward now. The XP requirements are simply so vast. 95,000 XP. 33 more concrete. I might as well keep going here. Obviously found a nail gun we could upgrade even faster. I think it's a one-click upgrade then. So that's pretty nice. Hope they don't destroy the crops, I guess. So on one hand, Flurry of Blows does mean we burn through more stamina, but when you really need that other swing to connect slightly faster, so they don't get off their swing or whatever, then it's going to make a big difference. The fact that we just got that too means I feel a lot more confident that I'm not going to have that wandering horde drop by now, because I just killed them. Cleared them, whatever. down here. Are we hitting nitrate? Looks like it. Item needs repairs, no problem. Let's see, how many blocks do we need for now? I don't know, 5's probably good for now, right? Let's do that. And let's put it over on the north side. We'll want a hatch. I don't even know what that next thing is. Almost looks like, is there... Looks maybe like is that an iron hatch that gets good upgrade? You need an actual iron hatch, and then you upgrade that or something? I don't even know. It says you need 40 iron for it, though. Maybe that's what it means. Upgrade to an iron hatch using the crafted iron hatch. Okay. But we are here. Something different. Specifically, we're here to gather some potassium nitrate. Stonebreaker helping on this is obviously, well, a big help. Could probably make a shaft that goes all the way to bedrock here. This one I'm not too worried about. I don't have to worry about undermining anything except the ground itself, which is definitely not going to collapse anytime soon here. So, I don't know. Let's gather a bit. What does that mean? I don't know yet. Maybe let's just gather a little over 6,000. Let's see if we can, how long it takes us to gather 8,000. How about that? So that would be 60 blocks, right? Well, 80 blocks total. We're probably closing in on like 3,000 by now, right? 2,500. Okay, that'll do. That way we can get out. So we're basically getting 25 per swing, which means 100 per 4 seconds. So if we need 80 times that, then 80 times 4 is 320 seconds, right? So it should take us about 5 minutes to gather 8,000 nitrate. Roughly. Every sand patch we hit will slow us down, of course, but shouldn't take too long is the point. Back to normal stone now. This might be the edge of the vein, which is fine. We need normal stone too. We're at about, 4,000 so far. So we're halfway through the actual mining phase, which is after we had to set up the tunnels and everything else, right? So that took some time. Every block you break, that's another 2.5% done. This, of course, is slowing us down, but I'm trying to make sure I don't have too bad of a cave-in on my head, do you know what I'm saying? I have efficient digestion going for a few more seconds. More red tea. Keep mining. And that's the outer wall there, so we don't have to worry about it collapsing. I mean, we're not worrying about any base structures, so we can just keep digging, that's the thing, right? Until this becomes an absolutely massive cavern, and even then it's really only starts to become a danger if we try to build a bunch of stuff in the middle of the cavern. Like basically if you have the ground and it's supported, and then you add a bunch more weight by building a base on top of it, then it might run into problems. But we're not trying to build a base on top of this, so we should be fine. 23 more blocks to go. It's taking us 5 swings per block, not 4, so my math was off. Okay. I was wondering why it was taking a little bit longer than expected. That's why. Because they had a 600 hit points, not 4-shotting it, 5-shotting it. We'd have to do steel pickaxe levels to 3 or 4 shot it for sure. Of course, we have the chili dogs to eat when we start to get particularly hungry. Oh hey, does this lead right to an iron mine? That's helpful. This looks like it's a nitrate and an iron mine. You can't decide whether you want iron or nitrate. Why not both? Two most valuable ores. Yes, nitrate is used in equal amounts as coal for gunpowder, but nitrate also has other uses, like for farm blocks and other medicinal uses, antibiotics and the like too. So, but you mainly, oh, it's all of the above. It's lead. It's iron. It's nitrate. That's interesting. But we're at 7,500 now for nitrate. Expose more of the vein. And again, we have the outer part of our... We're just not even building enough to really worry about any collapse. We can dig however the heck we want here, freely. As long as we don't dig underneath the farm and potentially risk that collapsing, we're fine. Okay, we've gathered more than that, so we're probably good for now. So we have the nitrate we need to craft more farm blocks. So let's go make more farm blocks and let's check how much how concrete is made so we can repair the fort over there. Down to there, it's down to there. Forged iron is still being unleashed here. That's good. We needed, what do we just need farm plot block? Yes, okay. Making 10 of those. We need concrete from down here. Which we have a decent chunk of. We do need iron spikes for this. We're definitely going to need more. That's something to fix up at a later time. Those are empty or temp storage chests. So we're at 415 zombie kills. I guess that's the other big thing about strength, isn't it? It has 35% greater chance and eventually gets up to 50% chance. 50% greater chance. So much better chance of killing zombies outright. That we can swing quickly with, given the flurry of blows, and see how it all stacks up. But we can get flurry of blows first, but then, yeah. If I eat this, this will give 30 health back. That'll give me 106. Maybe we'll wait just a tiny bit longer, but not much. I don't know if anything else really got noticeably damaged. Nothing else even made it to the walls over there, it kind of almost looks like. If there's anything to repair. It's nothing noteworthy. Okay, maybe we don't need to repair at all, basically, except for a little bit we did over there. Everything else is just fixing the iron spikes. We just did maybe more damage right there than all the zombies did. I don't know how full those are, and I'm worried they may be causing problems, so... we don't have forged iron. We need forged iron. Let's go get the forged iron. Our farm blocks are building too. So we should be able to expand the farm a bit more. Whether we need to put a wall around it or something, I don't know yet. So far it's been okay. Good forged iron. Oh, we can check and see if there's any more spikes done, maybe another 2 or 3. 5 spikes, excellent. And none of them came remotely close to jumping over. So I think as I just remember to stay away from the ramp, we're okay. Looks pretty good overall. Yeah. Doesn't have to be perfect. Yeah, there's definitely some damage to the spikes. Looks like we'll pretty much have most of this repaired. before we worry about the rest of that, let's look over here. We are about to run out. Okay. So new goal. I have a few more things to go, but this base is pretty much back in business, isn't it? I'm gonna go need a chili dog. So we will need more iron spikes. We can make sure tomorrow is looting pretty much from the get-go, I think. Okay, so repairing here definitely is causing damage to that, which is fine, okay. Oh. Yeah, I only want to repair, I do not want to upgrade this to concrete, thank you very much. Okay. I might upgrade that slightly. How much concrete do I have? I have a bit. Just upgrading this all. Did I upgrade everything else here? Did none of I would have sworn some of this at least took damage from cop spit. Come on, show me the damage you took from cop spit. There we go. 1 damage. Well, I guess those bars are okay then, eh? Just leaving those as wood. But I don't want a zombie looking at it funny to destroy it at this point. Okay. So, farm block is the last thing I might try to do today. I'm able to craft another 10. First of all, we want to slap that there. Great. I think we want to expand it out this way at this point. But We have extra time. So I'll build in room for a few more plots, even if we won't put them down yet. So we'll need to make more iron spikes, but aside from a few more iron spikes, the horde base looks like it's basically good to go. And so we are free to resume our looting adventures. Had meant to do that, but not a big deal. The whole extra food here is definitely making it more difficult to keep myself on the edge of starvation, to let natural alien take care of me, but maybe I don't need to worry about that anymore. Basically, the sound that I'm alert for that scares me is the sound of a whole bunch of dogs growling at once, and knowing the dog pack is right on my heel. Having effectively 50% more health from armor helps a lot. Let's just chop some of these more of these trees down. Very hungry, you say. I'm okay with that. I have 3 minutes to nightfall. Cobblestone. We have 2,400. That's pretty good. Item needs repairs. Declare we can oblige. To nightfall. Lovely rain. Very iconic screenshot there. So we've at least tree farm should be better. We've learned that even when we stopped when we did, and there was still too much, basically. Fortunately, we won't need as much lumber for stuff, I guess. Let's get inside, yeah. We did not get mauled to death by dogs today, so that's always an improvement. Pretty. Okay, where were we? So, lumber. We're good here. Cobblestone. Oh, we have more than I realized. It's not a complaint. Merely an observation. Some more tea. Have more sand we'll be using for stuff. Clay. I don't think we need really too much more right now. Okay, we did get a bunch more forged iron. We do have quite a bit of concrete still. Okay, so therefore there's 378 output. That has 1,600 left. That has not a ton left. 3,300. 2797. Okay. How are the mushrooms looking? They're still growing. Alright, so then let's work on making the wall here. Or floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that works. We are at plus 21 meters right now. If you go, since normally each one goes down by 5, right? Because there's a gap of 4, and then the floor. If we went down another level, we'd be at 16. Then we'd be at 11. Then we'd be at 6. We'd be at 3. So that probably works out fine. Our goal is to fill this in, then get down to mining. It's definitely not OSHA approved to have this giant cavern right in the middle. Will this room give us enough XP to the next level? Almost certainly not, but it should make a noticeable chunk of difference. Like we said, today, or tomorrow, day 25, should be able to go do a lot more looting. Farm's good to go. We didn't start the iron spikes, did we? It's okay. They're not needed for another, what, 3 nights? We have 2 workbenches, so it's not a problem. I think the same setup for next week should be fine. what I'm curious about. Crossbow. Iron crossbow. Oh, archery unlocks that. Okay. And then you have the compound crossbow. That's the best one. So, okay, so... But the iron crossbow, I'm assuming that still requires parts. Yeah, still requires bow crossbow parts. That's kind of the rough part there, ain't it? It's like, you unlock the baseball bat, you can make that as soon as you have forged iron, basically. Spears you can make with forged iron. But for better bows, better a lot of other stuff, you gotta get the special parts. I don't know. But to be fair, it's, you know, in most cases it's not like you're crafting a baseball bat right away either, are you? Okay. Come down to here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we don't have enough, which is fine. 650 there. Okay. So we need to go down like another 2 or 3 layers here. But basically, I mean, if we're mining full time, we can keep up with the 2 forges and the 2 cement mixers. But if we are going out and looting most of the time, or spending the night upgrading with concrete rather than mining, then we're, as you've seen, we're going to fall behind. This gets especially true if you manage to get the bellows and anvil. We don't have right now, but maybe we'll find it. I don't think we've gotten more sewing kits in a while either, come to think of it. We can drink more red tea. Now, even if you drank 10 red tea per day, which may or may not be accurate. I mean, so it lasts 4 minutes, and each day is like 70 minutes, effectively. So, it's probably unlikely you're going to do that, but even if you did, we have enough for literally 100 days right now, I guess, right? And if you would drink 20 per day, we still have enough for 50 days. So, I don't think we need to bother farming any more of that. We're good there. We're starving. Oh no. Alright, so now this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so we need to go down 2 more layers in effect. This next layer is another floor layer. Still can't believe we scrapped that cloth leg armor. Oh well. It's definitely a whoopsie. Overall, we're fine. Pretty soon we may be getting so many mods that we're going to start, like, I don't see a point of really having more than 2 extra wood splitter mods. already have one in our axe. Clearly not using more for the sake of just bonus damage or whatever, so beyond that... Clearly what we need to do, though, is we need to get a... we need to take that silencer we got and put it on a shotgun, because that makes sense. Let's put a silencer on a shotgun. Almost ready for another layer, which will probably level us up to get that flurry of blows, the first rank. Upgrade all of this. Alright, so now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so we're going to want... this is basically our main floor area here. This is where having a nail gun would be nice. That requires int 8, so that's a ways off. So I think it was like int 8. Advanced Engineering, Inventor, Intellect level 8, yeah. And in a multiplayer game, I guess you could have that by now, but on the flip side, you'd also be facing much tougher blood moons as a result. What is my game stage considered to be? 81? I think it's like there's like an addition to the game stage that's capped at the number of days as well, so it's like 48 plus 25, which would be 73, multiplied by 1.2, which would normally be a bit higher, but I died once earlier, so I don't know. I like the idea of set challenges where the game doesn't, like, basically, you know, if you die a bunch, that doesn't make the game easier. It just means, you know, you've died a bunch, and we've taken whatever penalty comes with that. But as is, if you die, the game actually goes easier on you by dropping your game stage. Which means that instead of deaths being, you know, hey, that's a setback, it's like, hey, this might actually make things easier for me now. You know, they're still setbacks, sure, but it means if you don't want the game to take it easier on you, you have to literally never die. I don't know. I like the idea of overcoming a set challenge. I still think Horde should literally just be based upon how much time you've played. You know, for every hour you've played or whatever, your your game stage goes up by 1, 'cause that's a day. Leveling quickly shouldn't then penalize you for spawning more advanced stuff. You know, leveling fast should be its own reward, not a punishment. Probably get another wall finished here. See how we're standing on block 16 now, like I said? Yeah. Okay, doing pretty well. We only got 2 of those walls done, but hey, it's progress, right? We can come back to this tomorrow. We've nearly made it to bedrock. Once we made it to bedrock, we're probably just going to be digging underground, right, as tunnels. We won't have walls anymore. Maybe some support columns if we're mining. There'll always be room to just lay down a bunch of blocks and upgrade them in the caverns if we really wish to. But I think we're basically nearing the end of where we care very much about concrete. Let's get back to the surface world. Alright, so we did get forged iron there. That did finish the spike chest. We can make more. That should be plenty. Alright, see you on the other side.